February. Water. The goal? To have enough water on hand for your family to last 3 days. That's 72 hours. This should be about 3 gallons per person. Whether you live in the country or the city, your water supply relies on electricity to run the system. During a power outage, you might find yourself without a way to get water. Your water supply can also become unsafe to drink. Both private wells and city water systems can become contaminated in a disaster. Choose one of the following things to do this month to become better prepared. Purchase and store a 72-hour supply of commercially bottled water or more, up to 2 weeks. A 3-day supply for one person is 3 gallons of water, 1 gallon per person per day. Also include 1 extra gallon for a medium-sized pet. That 1 gallon should last 3 days, but plan for more or less if your pet is very large or very small. 1 day, 1 person equals 1 gallon. 3 days, 1 person equals 3 gallons. During an emergency, you should drink at least 2 quarts, which is 1/2 gallon of water a day. Drink 3 to 4 quarts a day if you're in a hot climate, pregnant, sick, or a child. Some of the water in your water supply should be used for cooking and washing. If you buy commercially bottled water, it should be replaced after about a year. Store your water in a cool, dark place to keep it tasting fresher longer. If supplies run low, never ration water. Drink the amount you need today and then look for more tomorrow. Bottle a 72-hour supply of water at home. If you get your water from a private well, disinfect your tap water before bottling. Place 6 drops of bleach for each gallon of water. Shake well, then let sit for 30 minutes. If you get your water from a municipal water system, there's no need to disinfect the tap water before bottling. Replace your water supply every 6 months or so if you bottle your own water. Always sanitize bottles before refilling them, and store your water in a cool, dark place. Sanitize bottles before filling. First, wash the containers with dishwashing soap and rinse thoroughly with water. Second, sanitize by washing a solution of 1 teaspoon of liquid household chlorine bleach to a quart of water on all interior surfaces of the container. Third, let it air dry for at least 1 minute. Use clear plastic bottles with tight sealing caps. Milk jugs do not make good water storage containers. They don't seal very well, and water stored in them can sometimes develop a plastic taste. Only use bottles that originally had beverages in them. Large plastic soft drink bottles work really well. Learn how to provide a safe supply of drinking water for your household in a disaster. Your water heater. Don't use if the tank or the fixtures have been submerged in floodwater. But if they haven't, turn off the gas or electricity to the water heater. Turn off electricity at the fuse or breaker box. Turn off the gas by locating the valve supplying the hot water heater. Then turn the valve handle so that it crosses, is not lined up with, but crosses the gas line. Turn off the water intake valve. That should be located near the water heater. Then open the drain at the bottom of the tank. Turn on any hot water faucet. Water will then drain from the tank, not the faucet. Discard the first few gallons, as they'll probably contain rust or sediment. And do not turn the gas or electric back on until the tank is refilled with water. Pipes. Turn off your main water valve where the water comes into the house. Usually that's near the water meter if you have city water. Let some air into the pipes by turning on the highest faucet in your house. Then get water from the lowest faucet in your house. But remember to never get water from faucets that have been submerged in floodwater. Ice. If you have freezer space, consider freezing part of your water supply. This has the added advantage of keeping food in the freezer cold longer during a power outage.